Hello, this is Joy in the Villages with your weekly market updates. So before we actually begin with the numbers, let me just share a couple of things that have come up recently. I happen to live in the Santo Domingo area, which is in the northern part of the Villages. Well, we have about 2,000 residents, and it's a nice area. And recently, neighbors have been coming up to me saying, "Oh, we see lots of houses for sale." Well, what do you think? And my response has been, that's quite normal. You should expect a good 5 to 6% turnaround in your neighborhood. Plus we have some elderly residents here who have gone into assisted living or they've moved in with their children. So the movement in this northern area is a little bit to be expected. As a result, you have younger people coming in and buying up these homes. So we're getting a little bit of fresh air coming into the neighborhoods and sort of starting to turn it over. And you know, change is good. The young people coming in have different ideas as regards what they want the house to look like, etc. So it's all good. And again, Florida and this area, we are looking at a very good, stable market here. It's dependable, it's stable, it's good. The prices are very good. So I don't see here in this bubble that we all live in and the surrounding areas that we have any particular area that we need to be concerned with right now, whether you're buying or whether you're selling your home. And yes, you may have to adjust on your pricing, but that's what everyone is doing right now. We were led into a rather higher market there for a while, and now we're having to make some adjustments. So what do we have for you for numbers? Well, last week we took in 50 new listings and we sold 43. Pending, we put about 35 into pending or title. We had about 7 that came back on the market. Now, days on the market remain pretty stable. It's still about 60, 70 days on the market. Although I mentioned this last week, if you're priced right and your house shows well, you should be looking at about 30 days right now before you get an offer. Let's see here. We had price reductions, another 67. Each week I bring you these numbers. If you've ever written them down, you can see each week they're somewhat comparable, okay? 352 properties directly on the market right now with the agents like myself. These does not include the villagers, developers, the developers' properties. They are not included. Probably about 450 there, and we're looking at about 352. The Villages right now has just shy of 150,000 residents. So when you're taking a look at, let's just say overall 900 properties, that's a pretty small turnover rate for the entire Villages, okay? Mortgage rates climbing a little bit, 6.2 to 6.8 this week. Talk to your lender. And I have put an article on the newsletter that always accompanies this, talking about how many people are coming here buying investment properties, possibly renting them out during the season and then using them as their retirement homes. Plus, if you've been coming here and you've been renting year after year, this may be a very good opportunity for you to pick up a little property that you could use while you're here and then rent it out in the season or whenever you feel it's convenient for you, and not have to keep renting with the increasing rates, etc., etc. It's becoming a very desirable thing for a lot of buyers to do right now. They may start out with a small villa, they may start out with a larger home, but it's working for them. What else do I have? The article again talks about the investment part of that and possible the tax investment possibilities there. Deductions, etc. So again, speak to your CPA, take a look at everything, but it's becoming a very desirable, once again, desirable thing for people to do. Entertainment, well, this is going to be interesting. At the Savannah Theatre on, let's see, I think it's May the 27th, it's on my newsletter. What's next? Growing bolder. And it's sort of an interesting, not seminar, but it's a take on, as we get older, how do we become a little more comfortable getting older? I personally am going to go and see that because I just think that's very important. We all get a bit older and we wonder, God, 50 years ago I had more energy and I could do so many more things. Doesn't mean to say you couldn't today, we just have to learn how to pace it, right? But other than that, that's our newsletter for this week. Thank you for sharing with me and watching. Please contact me. It's Joy with ReMax Premier Realty, 760-702-4657. I'd be more than happy to speak to you if you feel I can assist you with your questions on your house, or if you've got friends buying, or whatever's going on here. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.